Hello, welcome back to the Critical Citizen. In our previous video, we unpacked Mr. Sandile Swana's claim that the Democratic Alliance is merely a better failure in the Western Cape. Today, we are flipping the script and asking a different question. And the question is, does the DA actually have a compelling case by calling themselves a success? The Premier of the Western Cape, Mr. Allen Wendy, argues that they are making impressive progress when it comes to the energy sector. And that's what we'll be unpacking today. The local government elections are approaching in South Africa, and it feels like a perfect opportunity for us to sharpen our critical thinking skills. And we'll be doing that without taking any sides, but by simply unpacking and testing the arguments in front of us. Clarity is our ultimate goal here. So let's jump right into the details. What did Mr. Premier say? He presented his claim at their recent DigiCon, which is the Western Cape government's digital conference. The point that he makes is that they are doing impressively well. Actually, the phrase that he uses is that they are making impressive progress in the energy initiatives that they have going over there. Now, he gives three reasons or three premises to back up that point. The first one relates to Cape Town's wheeling program, where private power flows directly into the city's grid. The second premise is a project in Hesekwa, where they have a 10 megawatt solar project that is ongoing over there. And the third premise is that he says that those two energy initiatives will come with energy security, and there will be job creation. So that's the argument. Now let's look closely into each one of those premises, starting with Cape Town's wheeling program. Now understand that that program is operational. The private companies have been feeding power directly into the city's grid since last year. And I must say that the DA-led government must be commended for that. And I'm sure that those who are benefiting from that program are happy. But while we commend the DA for that, there's a few things that we need to consider as well. Back in 2021, the president, as the president of the country, Mr. Cyril Ramaphosa, he made an announcement that regulations will be loosened a little bit. Regulations in relation to what private companies are allowed to supply. Previously, the cap was at, I think, 1 megawatt. And those regulations were loosened up a little bit. Now, having said that, the question is, can the DA take full credit for that Cape Town wheeling program? Or asked differently, if somebody opens up the door for you and you walk right in and grab something good, should you take full credit for that which you have grabbed? In this case, the government opened the door, and this is the national government. They opened the door, and the Democratic Alliance walked right in and grabbed that which was good. Now let you ponder a little bit on that. While you ponder on that, let's move on to the second premise. Hesekwa, 10 megawatt solar project. Now I understand that that project is underway. Solar panels are being installed over there. Now, evaluation shows that that project will benefit around 5,000 households. And as I understand, there's 20,000 plus households in Hesekwa. Now, considering the recent power outages, load shedding and all of that, 5,000 out of 20,000 is really just a dent. Progress, it is progress. I think classifying that as progress holds. But as to whether it's impressive, I think we need to think a little bit more about that. Now let's move on to the third premise, job creation, energy security. Now we've just spoken about Hesekwa and the 10 megawatt project that is going on over there, and that it will benefit 5,000 out of 20,000 households. Now, if we were to be hit by load shedding tomorrow, and having only 5,000 households in Hesekwa having lights on out of the 20,000, I wouldn't really call that energy security. With regard to job creation, and of course there's a possibility of jobs, that would come with the William program in Cape Town, as well as the solar project in Hesekwa. But I think we need a little bit solid evidence in terms of how many jobs have been created so far as a result of those two initiatives, or at least how many jobs will be created in the near future. Because while residents will hold on to that aspiration, that there will be jobs, they can only hold on to that. They can only hold on to aspirations for so long. At some point, they would like to see real jobs. So it would really help to get a little bit more evidence as to what's happening in terms of the jobs, or in terms of job creation. Now let's wrap it up and ask a question. Does Mr. Alan Winde's argument hold? I think it's a tight call. As I said, the Democratic Alliance should indeed be credited or be commended, at least for grabbing the opportunity that came with loosening of regulations and initiating the William program in Cape Town, as well as the solar project in Hesekwa. They should be credited for that. That is a step in the right direction, and it is progress. But is it impressive? I think we must think again with regard to the impressiveness of it. Well then, let's look into another interesting argument in our next video. Subscribe, like, share, and let's get critical together. See you in the next one.